I'm coming to you from Alexander, and I am doing the maintenance on a 20 SEER condenser right now. Right now I'm just cleaning it and getting some of the cobwebs and stuff off. So you want to be very careful when doing this and make sure you disconnect the power, because this right here is your DC board. So it converts your AC power to simulate DC, and it has up to 600 volts of electricity. So it will not just shock you, it will certainly kill you. That's enough to put you down for life. So make sure that your voltage is off, and you want to make sure it's off for about 5 minutes before you start touching these capacitors and stuff, because they do hold a charge for up to 5 minutes and can still release during that time. So be very careful when doing this. And if you're not a qualified professional, I suggest you get one to have them do this, because you can get seriously injured or even die from it. But how you guys doing? Again, right now I'm cleaning off cobwebs and everything, because you don't want this to stay on here, because it can get wet, and when it gets wet and it crosses a couple of different circuits, it can short out one of your boards. So I like to try to get all this off here to just make sure it doesn't cause any interruption. And you can see lights and stuff still blinking, because there's still 24 volts going to it from the inside. I did not interrupt power on the inside as of yet. I'm just about finished with that, and then I will start doing some testing. Okay, how are you guys doing this morning? Where are you watching from? Again, I'm in Alexander, Arkansas, which is in between Hot Springs and Little Rock, or Hot Springs and Benton, out in the country. And we're doing maintenance on a 20 SEER RUUD condenser right now. Then we'll go inside and do the air handler. Thank you guys for watching. If you don't mind, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Now I'm going to go through checking all of the connections, making sure that they're good and tight, because a loose connection can cause problems. It'll cause your wires to heat up when they're not supposed to. These here are your noise filters. All right. And switch over to a different screwdriver. All right, all of them are good. Where are you guys watching from? Again, just making sure all these connections are good and tight so they don't heat up when they're not supposed to, or draw more amps. See, that was a little bit loose. We don't want any of that. Don't want any of that at all. Them are good. Got them 3. Got them. That's good. Check these again with another screwdriver just to make sure. This is your DC power after it's converted over. All right, all that looks good. Now we'll go in here and turn the unit on, and then I'll start pulling some amps. Daniel, how you doing? I was not going counterclockwise. The camera just makes it look like that. I was going clockwise.
Got a question to ask you.
What you got?
We downstairs, because of the mold problem we had, she wanted to take and close off a vent on our air conditioner downstairs.
Okay.
Okay. Does that hurt the air conditioner when you're covering a vent like that?
As long as it's just 1 or maybe 2, no, because it'll just force the air past that one to another one. Now, if you go through shutting off a bunch of them, then yeah, it will cause an airflow problem. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is just that one that we closed off.
Yeah, that won't be a problem then.
All right. You'll see it when you go down there, probably.
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna turn it on right now and then get the amps and everything from outside. Yes, sir, right here.
Oh, you've been there before?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He knows where it is.
Oh. Is everything okay out there?
So far, I'm turning it on right now and gonna get the amps and everything, and then I'll go downstairs.
You turn that light on.
Yeah, there's a light switch on the wall there. Turn off.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going back outside right now. When I go down there, I will, but I want to get everything done outside in case it starts raining.
All right.
All right, back out here to it. Just went to the thermostat and turned it on. Now we can start getting some readings off of it. You can see it being a 20 SEER mode model that it starts up slowly and then increases in speed as needed. I'm gonna put you back down here. And pull my meter out so I can check the amps of the compressor and the condenser fan. I'm using a UEI meter. With this meter, I can check the amps, the volts, and if I do have capacitors, which I don't have any to check here, then I can also check the capacitors as well. And if you look here, it's in cool mode. The big C means it's in cool high. I'm gonna let it continue to build up, and then I'll start getting my amps. I'm going to go to my wiring schematic and I'm looking at the compressor. right here. So you can see it's got a black, a red, and a yellow wire. And then the outdoor fan motor, it also has a black wire, then a brown wire, then a green and yellow. So that's where I'll get my testing from. I'm going to do the compressor first. So right now we're at 7.3 amps on one leg, and since this is a 20 SEER unit, it does not, it's not 208, 230 AC power like a typical unit. This board here, it converts it to simulate DC power, and that will be a 3-phase. That's why you have 3 wires. So we had 7.3 coming off the black. It's still increasing the speed of the compressor and the condenser fan motor. So we're continuously going up. We're at 8.9 right now. And climbing. And on the U, we're at 8.2 and climbing. So we're all good there. Now we will look for the condenser fan motor wires, and they're coming from up here, and they go down and you have your L1 and your L2 coming from your AC side. Same thing here, L1 and L2 right after the noise filter, and then this board converts it again to DC 3-phase on this side here. We're gonna let it build up a little bit more before I start getting a reading for the condenser fan motor, because it's still increasing. Right now we've got a total load of 7.6 on L1, 7.9 on L2, got 242 going in. $58, $59 coming out of each leg. Here's our 240 coming in. Still 240 coming in. So everything's looking good. I'll turn this off. That's the good thing about a 20 SEER unit. There's just a couple of readings. It's a lot quicker to do maintenance on the 20 SEER unit. Then I'm gonna put this cover back on, go inside, turn it off, And then I'll wash the condenser out here. And you want to make sure you get this cover on and tight. That way it has a good seal to keep stuff out. It shouldn't be in there. It's always kind of hard to get the screw in when you can't see. There we go. And you don't want to get it too tight and strip out your hole. I'm gonna go down here and look and see where this water hose is going, because I got to get it and bring it up to wash the condenser off. And it's going way down here. Let's see if there's another one close that I can get. And it's going right over here. All right. This is the one I'll use. And on these coils, you don't want to use the typical condenser coil cleaner that you're used to using, because there is a special coating that's on the coils that you don't want to wash off. The chemicals in the coil cleaner will wash that off, and it's a water shedding coat.
Do what?
Oh, I'm not talking. Because it's a water shedding
I
coat.
appreciate it, Chris. Thank you. That makes me happy knowing I was actually ahead of myself. Oh yeah, what? Duh. I've got the.
Go back to off.
Yep, right there. That's right.
You can see it's the EcoNet thermostat.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Crap. Let's see.
All right, and you can hear it's winding down. And it just shut off. So now I've got a cover on top of here to keep debris from getting down inside there. So first I'm going to take it off. And lay it to the side. Just like so. And I'm going to set the camera up right here. Now I'm going to take all the panels off of it. The little screws, they go in the top, and the longer ones go in each side. And then you just lift the panels up and they slide right out. Yeah, look how dirty. There it is. And I'll take this over here and show you. You can see all the dirt that gets trapped in the coils. That's why it's important that you take these off and clean them, because that prevents airflow from going in, and that's how it removes heat from your house. So again, you lift up, pull out, and then down. And as you can see, it's dirty all the way around. Again, you do not want to use, see, look how bad that is. Again, you don't want to use coil cleaner on these coils because they have water shedding chemical on it. And if you leave that high-powered coil cleaner, oh, there's a little lizard, see him? If you leave that high-powered coil cleaner on there, it will erode the coating off of it, and that is not good. All right, you can see, I'll show you down in there. You can see there's not much debris down in there because I had that cover on there, so it was doing its job. And when you first start spraying these, you want to spray from the inside out to push that debris outwards. I'm going to start off by spraying on the very bottom to get everything from that's stuck in there. I'm going to the jet setting so that I get a good blast to fix that out. And once I get this out of the tray, then I'll start spraying from the inside, pushing the dirt out again. I just always start with the bottom tray, that way I can see what exactly is coming out. As you can see, the water's coming out, pushing the dirt out right here. That's what you want to see. Sometimes you gotta push the fan around a little bit to get it out of your way with the water. And once you've went all the way around on the inside, then you start on the outside spraying all that debris out. As you can see, this one's pretty dirty. PD, how you doing? Thanks for being on here. Thanks for watching. Guys, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. As you can see, there's all kinds of dirt coming out of here. Appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in and watch. Just doing the yearly maintenance on this 20 SEER RUUD unit right now. I'm at the washing step right now. I've already checked the amp of the condenser fan motor and the compressor. Once I get it clean, I'll go back and check them again. And again, on these newer units, you do not want to use a full cleaner because it'll erode the water shedding coat that it has on here. Just a good rinse works just fine. You want to make sure to do this at least once a year, if not a couple of times a year. This one was very dirty. It was in dire need of a cleaning. So I'm glad they called and got me out here. And you do want to make sure that your pressure is not too high, that way you don't damage these coils, because if you flatten them, then that also restricts the airflow, which defeats the purpose of what we're doing here. And whenever you get your coils nice and clean, you want to go ahead and clean off your held guards here too. That way it doesn't suck up anything into your nice clean coils. Here's one of them. Oh, sorry, I'll turn you a little bit so you can see what's going on this way over here. Cleaning off the held guards because they're just as dirty. All right, and that concludes the cleaning part of the condenser. So you just take your panels and you stick them all back on. The same way, you just push them up in there, put the bottom in, then push them back down. I go around and stick all mine on, and then I come back and screw them in. RUUD and ream makes this a very quick and easy process. Again, you've got two different size screws here. You've got a short one and a longer one. The short ones always go on the top. The longer ones always go in the bottom, or on the sides, I'm sorry. You should have 4 short ones and 8 long ones. Let's start with the sides. The screw hole. Again, you don't want to get them too tight and strip out the hole or warp the panel. And the short one on top. All right, and that's how you do maintenance on an outdoor condenser. My battery is super low, so I'm gonna have to put it on a charger. Again, thanks for watching. If you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Love you. Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.